Thank you for the follow, Octoberbot. I see you there. It has now been like day 5 of being sick and being in all different kinds of levels of sick, and today happens to be actually worse. Oh my gosh, I'm talking out of my phone. Shut up, phone. I don't want to hear you. I don't need any echoing happening in this stream. That's the last thing I need. How you guys doing? You make the stream. How you guys doing? Doing all right. We're doing a round 2 at watching game trailers and previews and stuff, so this is going to be great. This time for a company I actually care about, so hopefully this will be a lot more interesting than yesterday was. Of course, Octoberbot, thank you for the follow earlier. I saw that. See, you're also a first-time chatter. Glad you can make it. Hope you're gonna. Oh my god. Hope you have a good time. I'm absolutely tired. Sorry to hear you've been sick. Oh, that's yeah. I apologize for coughing. The coughing wasn't nearly as bad yesterday as it is today, so not entirely sure as to why that is, but it is what it is. But we're here, we're doing it. And Curran's in the chat. He says, "Oh, who you calling a hoe, bitch?" I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that language at all. Anyways, unlike yesterday, however, where I was kind of flying solo, I have a friend this time around. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yo, I'm Dartboard Gamer. I am a good pal with Chief Scarneck, and I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, this is the third, fourth time I've had you on stream now?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, it's good to have a friend this time around to actually keep me somewhat sane, and...
Oh, I'm sure that it'll help that it's Capcom instead of Microsoft, too. That'll help with the sanity.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I don't know. I guess it depends as to what they actually show and whether or not they take a direction with a game that I really, really like and they completely F it up. But, hopefully not.
Let's hope it'll be better than you're thinking.
Current says, seems to get sick easily. No, I don't actually. I actually don't get sick very often.
I'm the one who gets sick more often. For a while there, I don't know why. I think it was stress, but...
I think I got it from my boss at work, actually, because he's been kind of sick too, and I think I got it from him.
No.
And yeah. So I guess if you want anyone to blame him because he's blaming himself. Well,
that's sad.
Vanilla Bean, the Ant Pony in chat, is already saying what we're probably thinking: lusts for new Resident Evil. What do you think, Dart? Do you think we're going to hear any Resident Evil news?
I think we might hear potentially a little bit more about some of the upcoming adjustments to Resident Evil. I don't believe that we've released 4 VR yet. That was something that they announced earlier. They might show some gameplay for that. It may be too early for Resident Evil 9, but I could see them maybe announcing another remake project. They have a backlog. One of my personal hopes would be Code Veronica, or Resident Evil 1 or 0.
Yeah. You kind of have a spike on your shoulder against Code Veronica, don't you?
Oh, that one is... I need to play through that whole thing again, just so I can beat it. I got to a point where I just do not have enough support or materials or weaponry to get through a boss. It's that one vampire in the Arctic. That one, yeah.
You mean the Antarctic because it's in Antarctica?
Sorry, Antarctic. Yeah. But anyways, this is moaning vampire-inspired mummy thing that you see in the basement. It kind of hints at it, and then you climb up to the roof of this Antarctic base, and he's there screaming at you, throwing his arms like the Nemesis almost, and he's just evil.
Yeah,
and he's poisoning you, and it's the whole time I'm thinking, I don't have enough heals for this.
Welcome to classic Resident Evil, mother effer. Someone's been spoiled with the remakes.
I have been a little bit spoiled with the remakes, but at the same time, I got through the rest of that game fine. Even with the tank controls.
Yeah. Well.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you should play more. You should play more classic.
Oh, that's my October challenge this year.
I like how I feel like it's kind of funny how I've kind of started this thing that now some of my friends are doing it too, where I do some kind of game challenge in October related to some kind of either a horror game or something that could be Halloween related.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny how that's kind of been a trend among my friend group.
I suppose Twilight Princess could count then, because that would be is it Legend of Zelda with a werewolf?
I guess, but playing through Twilight Princess isn't much of a challenge,
No, not really.
Especially considering I've done it many times.
Yeah.
Almost too much.
Resident Evil works good because it's horror, and if you've played through the game once or twice, you can kind of have an idea, but it's still challenging no matter what.
Yeah.
Unless you do the New Game Plus, where you have your guns from the previous playthrough or something, then you're just doing a revenge run. You're just shooting all the zombies and everything. You're just having a good time.
I'm just gonna go ahead and move you up there so it doesn't block any potential alerts that show up in the bottom left.
Up and moved.
Yes, I'm sorry, you've been moved up in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope you're happy.
Well, as long as you move me up.
Yeah. I mean, I can move you down if you I can move you down if I really wanted to.
No.
Oh god, oh god. What are you doing? Freaking folders and Streamlabs. What is going on? What is going on here? That should be good. I think I accidentally adjusted the window incorrectly.
So, what do you think the chances of another Marvel? Not Marvel vs. Capcom is of course one possible thing, but I don't think that would happen again.
No.
Sadly. But what do you think the chances of another Capcom fighter happening are?
They just came out with Street Fighter 6. I doubt they're going to do another fighter this soon.
Well, I know, but they have sometimes their Capcom collection fighter.
Well, I can't really think of any other excuse me, any other fighter collections they can do. They did one with Darkstalker, they did one with Street Fighter already. So, I'm not really sure what else there really is on the fighting game front. So, I think anything, if you're going to talk about fighting games, it's going to be about Street Fighter 6. What I would personally love, and I would totally pay for this if this was DLC, if they just included, Darkstalker's characters into Street Fighter 6, because why not? I can't think of a reason why they shouldn't do that.
I mean, Blanca style is somewhat like a dark version of John Talbane.
No, they kind of play differently, but
I
get your point.
That one special move where it's just chop.
Yes, very very bitey.
Besides that, I would say John Talbane plays more like Chun-Li. He's more kicky.
Yeah, he's a kicky boy in a very speedy. Well, he's kind of like Blanca because he does do kind of spin dash sort of deals, sort of moves.
Yeah. I don't know.
Something like that, but
I haven't seen a new Darkstalkers in a while.
That's because there hasn't been one in 20 plus years.
Yeah, so if they did something with that IP, I would be very happy. But again, like you're saying, not very likely, but would be cool.
I think the last time they actually did anything with Darkstalkers before the fighting game collection that came out last year or so was, I believe, PS3 era. And that was when they were releasing 2 of the Darkstalkers games in a collection for PS3.
Which isn't really a new game either.
It's not really a new game either, but I think that was the last time they actually did anything with the franchise. And that's not counting cameos and Easter eggs that some of Darkstalkers characters have been in, because those, there's freaking what's her face, Morrigan. She was in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite along with Jeddah, and there's some costumes in Street Fighter V where you can dress up some fighters as Darkstalkers characters. But that's kind of what Darkstalkers is kind of, it's kind of what they've ended up being. It's just Easter egg fodder.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of makes me sad, but I guess it's what happens when you're the not favorite child.
All right.
What else do you think they'll be talking about? Because I know for sure, and they've said this before, that they're going to be focusing on Exoprimal, Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective, which is just a remaster port of a DS game made by the same team who did Ace Attorney, And
Yeah, I haven't played that one, so
neither.
that one's gonna be new to me.
Yeah, neither have I actually. I might get the new version because the DS version is pretty rare.
Sometimes you have to wait for a game to be remade just so you can actually play it.
Basically, yeah.
Like, we love retro, but the both of us, but that also sometimes comes with the curse of saying, huh, I would love to play Earthbound on original console. How much is that?
About 300.
Yeah.
Also,
And that's not
Macundra
even
Bear.
the worst. Yeah, that's not even the worst retro thing. You have a 1400 game sitting there, one of those Legend of Dragoon games.
Just Panzer Dragoon Saga, yeah.
Panzer Dragoon Saga, yeah. But it's just like, some of that retro collection is, it gets pricey.
It kind of is, yeah. Hold on. But Macundra Bear, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. If you're in chat, come say hi. We're just getting ready for the Capcom showcase. That's going to happen in like 10 minutes or so. Glad you could make it. And good to have you. Anyways. So aside from all that, the one game that I'm really excited for them to talk about is Dragon's Dogma 2.
Yes, that was announced earlier, and a lot of people are happy about that because Dragon Dogma has been a very, very well-known and well-talked-about game, even though it's just kind of been by itself forever.
Well, yeah, it did.
How long has it been since the first game?
About 11 or 12 years now.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, so it's been a long time coming. And it's probably my favorite epic fantasy game. If we're talking like fantasy in like the kind of like Lord of the Rings style-esque fantasy setting.
Elves, dwarves, orcs, swing, clash, bang, swords.
Something kind of basically kind of like that. If you want a game, if I want to play a game that's like that, then Dragon's Dogma is my go-to.
Yeah.
Or high fantasy. I guess high fantasy is the proper
the term.
I think.
Lately, I almost say like Dungeons and Dragon-esque. So there's a lot of games that just build on that.
Well, there's a lot that do, and heck, Dragon Quest is based off that.
Yeah, Dragon Quest, Divinity, several of them are just basically D&D if it was on the computer.
Well, essentially, yeah, but Dragon's Quest was the first Japanese venture into a Dungeons and Dragons type epic fantasy game.
They did pretty good. There's tons of Dragon Quests now.
Yeah. If they would actually talk about 12 for once, would be nice. Or freaking,
right?
Or freaking the HD 2D remake of Dragon Quest 3. I freaking want that game so bad, but they've only talked about it once. And they've never
I want there to
again.
just be more HD 2D remakes in general. Like, that style is beautiful. Like, playing through Octopath, amazing.
Oh, for sure. Definitely one of my more favorite visual styles in games. And Live Alive is good. Triangle Strategy is good.
Like, you can give that to some of the earlier Final Fantasies, and that would look beautiful.
Yeah, except they already kind of remastered the classic Final Fantasies already.
And just barely released it for like $70 and all that other stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of doubtful that I think that they would give the classic Final Fantasies an HD 2D glow up.
Yeah.
Octoberbot in chat says, Dragon's Dogma, huh? Biased. Joking. Hey man, it's a good game.
Oh, I wonder who likes dragons here.
I don't know. Probably the dog.
Woof.
Yep, that's him. That's him. He's a dragon fan. Totally. Not the dragon himself. Clearly not.
I'm usually only a dragon fan if they're green. Something like that.
Oh, well.
Very specific. They have to also be good at yo-yo.
This is a very, very oddly specific standard you're holding us to.
Yeah.
Not sure how to feel about that.
What can I say? I have high standards.
I guess so. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn off the music here. And I think we're gonna go ahead and switch over to this screen here. And hello, I'm back. My human form cam is back and all in full swing. So you can totally see how sick I am.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Current in chat says, all dragons should have the ability to yo-yo. No. I disagree. Because, then that means I wouldn't be special. You'd be so sad.
Poor Dargo.
Yes, poor me. Alright, let's fire this up. We got ourselves a nice countdown here. I should probably show this to you on a Discord as well.
Yeah.
Here you are.
Yeah, that'll give me a screen that I see what you see when you see it.
Right. You can hear like
otherwise
you can hear like the ticking, right?
Not really.
How about now?
Not really still. Kind of quiet. Let me... Yeah, I don't think it's volume on my end. I'm just seeing basically a gray screen from you.
Oh, you're not even seeing it?
No. Yeah, try that again. Maybe you need to share the different window or something.
All right, how about now?
Still no.
You know, you could probably just watch it on your end because this is going to be a live thing.
It is.
But the only concern of that is that one of us might be like a second or so behind or ahead.
I'll see if I can get it set up on mine. I'll set it up on mine without volume, so you won't hear any echoing.
Right. I mean, worst comes to worst, we could just do that, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Stoic Zorch, join the chat. How's it going, man? Or in the very least, you be able, you know, walk the dog.
Woof. That's what I say about that joke. Woof.
That's a good one. I like that. Louis in chat. How you doing, dude? Glad you can make it. We are gonna watch some video game stuff. Hopefully some good video game stuff.
We're hoping.
Yep.
I imagine they will show more stuff about Dragon's Dogma. So.
Oh, they will.
I imagine there'll at least be one good thing.
It's confirmed that they will. They put out a tweet saying like, "Yo, okay,
that awesome thing we announced that everyone's interested in. Yeah, we're doing it. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're doing whatever the frack this is. I don't know if you're watching this, but we have a freaking we have like
a Rathlosson screen.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. It's like, hey. Off. Are you doing Monster Hunter Go now?
Oh my gosh, we don't need another Go game.
Well, it's Niantic, and that's kind of what they're known for.
I like Pokemon Go. I play Pokemon Go. I've tried their other one, like the Harry Potter one. I did not like it. I've tried the one that came before Pokemon Go.
They did a Pikmin one too.
Yeah, I have not tried that one.
Neither have I, because unfortunately I'm not a big I'm not a big Pikmin guy.
I mean, Pikmin's great, but oh my gosh, we had a discussion about this the other day. Like,
why are we talking about Village on Switch?
We don't need to stream games to Switch. I think streaming games just makes them play worse.
Yeah, especially with the cloud versions. Why would you play Village on Switch? And yeah, it's gonna have like all the expansion and everything.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to how they do the VR segment on the Switch. No idea.
Well, there's not really any VR on like the Xbox version, so 3 more fan favorites are also on the way.
Evil 3. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3.
No, it's going to be
No, sorry.
237.
237. Sorry, 237. That's right.
You know, the
one
modern
doesn't
ones.
have a one doesn't have a modern remake. It has a remake, but not a modern remake.
Yeah.
Apparently, one of the best ways of playing classic Resident Evil is on the GameCube. You can get almost every game.
Pretty much. Louis says, I hope Ace Attorney is part of the lineup. I don't think it will be, but Ghost Trick will be, and they're made by the same people.
Ace Attorney would be nice. Ace Attorney is always hilarious.
Oh, don't tell me they're putting 4 remake on Switch too.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Alright, I guess.
This way we can have Mr. Kennedy on the Switch.
Louis says, because not everyone has a PS4, 5, or an Xbox, don't take this away from me. I worked very hard to get a Switch. You also have a PC, dude. You have a PC. They're available on PC as well. And Battle Network, Mega Man. I still need to finish these games.
Yes, you do. I think I saw you playing one of them a while ago.
I did, yeah. I'm not sure. I guess this is just a recap of games that you're doing, because this came out like in April.
Yep. Anyway, as a recap makes sense for them to do real fast.
Yeah, I suppose so. Also, throughout this, we're going to be playing a new drinking game. That means if whenever I cough, I'm going to take a shot of Mucinex. This is probably a really bad idea.
Shall I have the morgue on standby, or...?
I don't know. Maybe a good idea. I'm not sure. New features. Even though this is all stuff we already know.
It's like when Pokemon advertises trading as a new feature.
Yeah.
Mega Man Battle Network.
Don't recite field magic to me, I wasn't there.
Louis says true, but my PC can't handle a game that size. It can barely function with my editing software. How can it take Resident Evil? Even if I do reduce resolution, it wouldn't be the same. Hey man, I still think it would be better than freaking cloud version where you're streaming it. Where you're basically streaming it from a cloud. Because you have to have good internet connection in order for it to actually work properly.
And then you still have to be able to render it on your end.
Yeah. It's always been like, this is why I've always said, have a variety of hardware. Get some variety in your selection, in your game collection, so you don't have to be, restricted to only one thing. Dust the Burr is a new follower. How you doing, dude? Say hi in chat if you're able to. Good to have you.
Yeah. Hey, Dusk, I know him.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
How's it going, dude? I know you. We're just watching Monster Hunter right now. Probably stuff we already know, too.
Oh my gosh.
Now, on sale. Well, Capcom's having...
Palamutes are awesome. If they make a new Monster Hunter game and they don't have Palamutes anymore, I will be sad.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Capcom
has like a really big sale going on right now. Alright, gang, we are about 10 seconds in. I'm gonna go full screen. I will keep an eye on the chat on the phone, so feel free to chat in. And let's get going. Four, 3, 2, 1. Zero. Oh my gosh, it's RE0 remake. Just kidding.
Oh, don't pull my leg like that.
Sorry.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to the Capcom Showcase.
Cool.
Before we get started, we'd like to share that June 11th, 2023 marked Capcom's 40th anniversary.
Hey, old.
A big thanks to everyone for playing our games. It's thanks to our amazing fans that we can celebrate such a milestone. We look forward to creating many more games in the years to come, and we hope that you'll continue to enjoy them. Now it's time to show off our latest titles at the Capcom Showcase. Stay tuned until the end so you don't miss anything. Let's take a look at this video.
This game. This was announced yesterday at the Xbox thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dart, not sure if you watched my reaction to the
I've been
Xbox showcase.
traveling the past few days.
Yeah.
That was actually on my plan to rewatch. By the way, he does have a VOD repost of it, so you can watch his reaction.
Yes, you can watch.
His...
Yes, you can watch him late.
So if you have not watched the Xbox Showcase yet, you can watch it commentated by yours truly, Drago here.
Yours truly, Drago, huh?
Yeah, that one. Not me, truly. The other one, truly.
Yeah. Well, I commented that I thought this was like a new Onimusha game, but it's not. It's something completely different. So this is like the third Capcom game now that takes place in like feudal Japan.
I wonder if I mean, it looks kind of pretty.
I mean, like Okami pretty, but you know.
It's more like gore than Okami pretty.
Yeah, I mean like actual like color style. Of course, this is like more like grotesque looking stuff. This kind of reminds me of Scorn, if you guys are familiar with that game.
Okay, if you had a grotesque, realistic version of Okami, maybe that was what this would be.
Maybe. I'm just saying that these are both pretty. I'm just saying that, you know, Okami was a pretty game. This looks kind of like a pretty game, but in different ways, with obviously different art styles.
Well, the thing I think that made Okami really pretty overall was that it let itself have a unique art style. Like, the whole thing looked like Japanese brushwork, and it didn't have to be like the most realistic game ever.
Right.
It wasn't going for that from the beginning. It wasn't going from that.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a game. Path of the Goddess.
Traditional Japanese aesthetics come to life through the
Oh
power
my
of
gosh.
RE Engine.
It also kind of looked a little bit like the new Silent Hill F game, which also looks like Japanese
yet
horror.
unsettling world of mystery awaits in Kunitsugami.
You mean the kind of thing
Goddess.
where your lampshade comes alive and tries to eat you?
Coming to
Yeah,
Xbox
that's
Series X,
Well, that's just
Xbox
that's just
Series X,
yokai in general.
Windows,
that's just yokai in
PlayStation
general, but
5,
that's kind of the
and
vibe
Steam.
this gives me.
Mega Man X Dive Offline is coming to Steam, iOS, and Android.
Oh, great! Mega Man the mobile games.
Yep, basically.
Cool, I guess. I mean, I like me some Mega Man.
The Deep Log, which holds collected memories of the Mega Man X series, is under attack. Dive into
Is this like a
cyberspace using hunter programs
new game?
to recover data
It's
before
a
Mobile
too late.
style?
It's a new game where it's bringing back like some characters from the Mega Man
Play as
X
Mega
games.
Man X and other characters from the Mega Man franchise, including characters that haven't been playable before.
Yeah, this is
Sigma.
definitely. Oh my gosh, Dragoon's
Yep.
in the game. Of course he is.
Level up your favorite characters and
But yeah,
equipment to
it's
create
just
a
a Mega Man
powerful
mobile
hunter.
game.
Power up your weapons and more to customize your character however you want.
Mega Man Mobile, now with microtransactions, says Curran. Yep,
Mega
basically.
Man X Dive Offline.
Microtransactions, to be fair, is how you make
Control
money
and
with a
develop
mobile
over
game.
100
I know.
different characters.
That's why I don't like them.
Play as a variety of characters, including new heroes created for Mega Man X.
You know,
Dive.
on average, people end up spending more
Complete
money
stages
on
and use element metals
microtransaction
to
games
recover
than
memory
on
pieces.
games that they would
Then
buy for like
analyze recovered
$70
memories to
outright.
unlock
I can believe it.
characters.
Like, one of the reasons people were so mad with something like Battlefront
There are more than 900
a couple years
stages to
ago was
play.
because like
Challenging
you
mechanics
paid for a
and
full
enemies
game
await on
and
classic
it had
new
all
stages.
microtransactions and loot
You're
boxes to
bound to
boot.
clash with familiar
So what you're
bosses
saying is
from
that
the
Battlefront would
past.
have been better as a mobile game.
Build the ultimate hunter and save
Almost.
the Deep Log from total destruction.
If they wanted to keep their transaction style, it should have been a mobile.
Yeah.
And that's really sad to say.
Octoberbot says gotcha game. Yes.
Yeah,
Kind
gotcha
of.
games.
I would not be
I mean-
shocked if this game had some kind of
Mega
you know,
Man
I
gotcha.
did
Gotcha.
play one gotcha game that I really liked called Dragalia Lost, but that one's dead now.
It's dead now. I sorry.
It was fun. It had really cool, awesome
Now,
looking
here's
dragons.
the Capcom Spotlight Corner.
Oh, here's where we talk about Street Fighter 6 stuff.
Yep.
A new era of fighting games is upon us.
Yeah, that's what I said on Twitter, like when the
Street
game
Fighter
came
6
out.
launched on June 2nd.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know
already
why,
received
but
an
I could actually
enthusiastic
play
welcome
Street Fighter
from
pretty
fighting
well.
game fans around the world.
Well, at least you could beat me up a few times.
Street Fighter 6 includes World
Yeah,
Tour,
I can't
an
beat you every
expansive
time,
single-player story
but
mode.
and I can't beat
Fighting
you in
Ground,
some of the
the
other
core
Spirit
fighting
Fighter
game
games.
experience made even more accessible.
I mean,
Like,
Street Fighter has never really been one of my best
And
games.
Battle Hub, a
Yeah,
social
but when
space
you
where
pull out
players
like
from around the world
Fishman
can
or
compete and
Red
hang
Riding
out.
Hood in
These are the
Darkstalkers,
game's
I'm
three
just
main
dead.
modes.
That's Darkstalkers, though. This isn't that
In
not Street
addition,
Fighter.
we're planning to release
Yeah, but it
new
is still a
fighters
Capcom
and
property
content,
here.
so
Oh
you
yeah,
can
and those
enjoy
are
the
our
game
new
for a
DLC
long time to
fighters.
come.
And you know, look at all this.
That would be awesome.
And hooray! I'm so excited for
Street
like
Fighter 6 is
Crash
out
Team
now for
Racing-esque
PlayStation 5,
store
PlayStation 4,
bull crap.
Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Steam. Don't miss it.
All right, Louis. We'll see you later, dude.
We also have an announcement for Capcom Pro Tour 2023.
Oh, for people who
This
are way
year's
better at the game than
Capcom Pro
me.
Tour will feature Street Fighter 6, the newest entry in the series.
Because of course.
Players from around the world will compete in regional matches and battle
Yeah.
to be this year's champion.
We both like the game. We're both pretty good
To
at it. I
celebrate
don't
the
think
launch
either
of
of us
Street
could do
Fighter
this.
6,
Oh, there's no
this
way.
year,
I-
we have our largest
I
prize
cannot
pool
do
ever.
any game
The
competitively
total
anymore.
prize pool for Capcom Pro Tour is over
Yeah.
$2 million.
Especially when $1 million is on the
going to
line.
first place. Capcom Pro Tour
I mean,
2023
everybody's
will
going to
feature
be
three types of
playing
tournaments.
and their hearts out for something like that.
Online premieres,
Well, yeah.
offline premieres, and World Warrior. The winners of each tournament will advance to the World Finals at Capcom Cup 10. Stay tuned to see which player will crush the competition and take home this year's championship. Next, we have news about Street Fighter League Pro JP 2023.
Like all in-person competitions they're talking
In
about
Street
here for a
Fighter League,
minute.
Yeah,
the
basically,
world's
yeah,
top
which
players
is kind of
form
what they
teams of
do.
4 and compete in official Capcom.
I mean, I
Team
guess it
League
means they
matches.
probably have a healthy
We have
competitive.
the largest number
Yeah,
of teams
it's
ever.
yep, it's
The
esports.
opening match will be held on July 7th and will be streamed live on the Capcom Fighters JP channel on YouTube
Yeah,
and
this
Twitch.
is but this is like the Japanese side of things.
Don't forget about the Street
My
Fighter League
cousin
World
just won a
Championship
national track
2023.
meet, and I've never
US
seen my
and
mom
European leagues
so
will
proud.
determine the teams that will
And
go
I
on to
think
compete in the World
maybe I could do
Championship.
esports, but for some reason I don't think she'd be cheering quite as loudly.
Probably not.
Get up close and personal with Resident Evil 4 on PlayStation 5. The game's main story will be playable in VR with PlayStation VR 2.
Yeah, I know, but the bloody
Thanks to
stick
the power
bloody
of
thing's more
PlayStation
expensive than the
VR 2,
PS5 itself.
You'll be able to experience
PS5
an even more
$500,
immersive version of the game.
PS5 VR $600.
Yep.
But
Basically.
it's better
Take
than
aim as you
Apple's
fight to survive.
price for VR.
Oh, don't even get me
RE4's
started.
cutting-edge knife action
Oh, that's
is a core
interesting.
part of the game, and the PlayStation VR 2 Sense controller makes parrying even more intuitive. Experience extreme survival horror
That'd
firsthand.
actually be fun. I wonder how it would
Resident
compare
Evil
to
4
their
VR mode is a free
previous
DLC
VR,
exclusive
like
to
the
PlayStation VR
they're-
2.
based on the older version of Resident Evil. They had a VR version that was available on
Right.
Oculus and such. Wonder how it compares.
Now on to the next game in today's lineup.
Oh, they announced this like a while ago. I totally forgot this was a thing. Don't mind me. Just coloring. Well, you die for me.
Sorry.
She's a little distracted.
Yeah, apparently so.
Oh, it's a delay post.
Ah, that's kind of funny, actually. At least they're being honest.
Yeah. Pragmata.
Yeah. Not sure how I feel about that one, though. It is with a heavy heart that we must further postpone the release of Pragmata. Our team is currently hard at work making the best game we possibly can, but we need more time. We'll continue to do our best to ensure that the final product is one that's worthy of your patience. Thank you for your continued support to Pragmata development team. Cool. Alright.
It's almost time for
I
Ghost
guess.
Trick.
There we go.
Here's the latest on the game.
Hello everyone,
Oh, hi, Shu.
I'm Shu Takumi, the original creator of Ghost Trick.
He also made Ace
It's
Attorney.
almost time for the game's release, and I can't wait for you to play it.
I almost would guess
But
that just
first,
from his hat.
Let's get started
Yeah.
with this.
His English isn't bad either. I didn't know he
No,
spoke.
that wasn't bad.
I didn't know he spoke English. Ah!
Oh? No, no shoot dog.
Ducky, ducky.
No shoot dog. Bad.
Well, oh, the demo. Oh shoot,
Demo
that's
for
right.
Ghost
There's a
Trick is
freaking
available now for download. The story stars a
There's-
lonely spirit named Cecil.
There's also a
In the
demo
course
of Final
solving
Fantasy
his own
16
murder,
coming out today
he
that I
will
really
meet
wanted to
and
play. I
change
forgot
the
about
lives
that.
Of all sorts of people and all sorts of situations.
Now you know. You should probably start
It's easy
downloading that when we're
related
done
at
here.
first,
Yeah, I
but
will.
Each person plays a vital role in Cecil's story, and together.
I wonder if it's the kind of demo where you can transfer some progress
So
to
think of
the
demo
game
as a
once it
door,
starts.
Inviting you into a great big mystery. It's
I don't
been
know.
30
Capcom
years
demos don't
since
really
we
do
made the
that.
original game. And just like
Yeah.
Cecil, I met many new
I
people,
enjoy those
and there
demos
were
though, because
many
kind of like,
locals that
here,
appeared
try the
to
first
me
bit of the
at
game, and if you like it,
I have
it,
no doubt
it,
these
we'll
experiences
let you
are
keep
what
going with
shaped
what you
Ghost
got.
Trick into the unforgettable game it is. To the team developing
The dog is my
recorded
favorite
this game,
character.
and all the fans have shown so
Just
much
by
love
default?
towards it. I'm so
By
grateful
default,
to
dog.
all of you. I'm thrilled that through this rebirth, Ghost Trick will be available to so many more people around the world. Now, to wait for its release.
Release.
And one more thing. I practiced
And one
very,
more
very
thing.
hard for 2 weeks for this appearance.
Jackie!
So, should we meet someday, it will make me
I'm part
very
Japanese.
happy
I can get away with
if
it. F you.
could speak in Japanese.
Oh, I can do that.
Jackie Chan is Chinese.
Yeah, but the guy who voices Uncle was Japanese.
Oh, you're right.
Why was I killed?
From the creator of the Ace Attorney series, Shu Takumi, this classic mystery game is being reborn. One night, a man named Cecil loses both his memory and his life.
Well, that
Using
sounds
the
like a bad
powers
day.
of the dead, he tries to solve the mystery of his own death. The only clue he has
I'm sorry,
is a
you died.
red-headed
Have
detective.
fun solving
A night
your own
of
murder.
mystery begins anew. A rookie detective, brimming with a sense of justice. She too is being targeted, and Cecil witnesses her death.
So she dies too.
Who was I?
Something like that.
Why was I killed?
Here's the story. Here's
Who
the main
killed me?
character. By the way, they're all dead.
You play
And
as
what
dead
does it
people in
mean
this
that I was
game.
given these powers of the dead?
And what's cool is
Use
that,
the powers
you know,
of the dead to possess and trick items.
yeah, you basically play as a
The
ghost.
controls are easy. Connect Cecil's glowing blue soul to the core of objects to possess them. Possess the tire. Possess the bowl. Possess the star ornament. You can then trick the objects you possess. Trick the guitar to play it. What will happen when you trick the cart? Trick the door to open it. Possessing and tricking objects will let you access new areas.
Yeah, it's a funky game and very
Cecil
much
can
a
go back 4
game for the
minutes
DS.
before someone's death. What happened before her murder? Those
Yeah, it
clues
seems like
are
something
hidden
that
in the past.
touchscreen would actually be useful.
Follow past events in real time. The limit, however, is 4 minutes. Help people avoid near-death predicaments and change their fates. Cecil will face death in many forms.
So you're gonna die a
Changing
lot.
their fates will change the story,
Basically, yeah.
So I hope you're ready for that.
and that story must be linked in some
Current
way
asks,
to the mystery
can we
of
possess
Cecil's
the dog?
death.
I don't think you can.
Ghost Trick, launching on June
And Dusk
30th,
the Bird chat
2023.
says, so you get to play as a Poe.
Demo version available
Yeah,
now.
pretty much.
Don't miss the pre-order bonuses.
Oh,
See
it's
the
that's the
official
dog.
website for
It's
details.
That's the new Can You Pet the Dog, I guess.
It said that you can, move data from the demo to the main game. It did say that.
Now
so
on
that's
to the next
interesting.
game
That's
in
nice.
today's lineup.
I just think it's a nice feature when that's a thing.
Oh, it's a world premiere.
just
Something
nice.
new.
Ooh, it's an ace.
Oh, it's Ace Attorney. Oh, is this a remaster of the Apollo Justice game?
Yeah, Apollo Justice remake it looks like.
It is Apollo Justice, which is nice because this is the only. Actually, wait. It would make sense for them to do the 3DS games too. Because,
yeah.
because the 3DS games were digital only, and because the eShop's down, you can't play them anymore. That's them! That is them!
Which means re-releasing them right now is a perfect thing to do.
Yes! Yes, it is. These games are playable again. At least in North
Edgeworth.
America. Dude, I love Edgeworth. He's like my favorite character. And Spirit of Justice. Even though I already have these games, this makes me really happy.
Well, there's a lot of people who don't have these games, and now can't get the games in
Yeah.
any way besides it coming back like it just did here.
Yep.
So this is actually fantastic news overall. Even if you're not a big
Yeah,
Ace
the Apollo
Attorney
Justice
fan, this is great for just people in general.
Yeah. That means every Ace Attorney game is now playable on modern consoles except for the Miles Edgeworth
In
game.
Ace Attorney, players serve as lawyers for the falsely accused. Battle for justice in the courtroom and uncover the truth.
Man, where's Louis? I thought Louis was what.
Now, the fourth, fifth,
Did he?
and sixth
I guess he's still
mainline
out.
Ace Attorney games
But
are being
he
brought
was hoping
together
for Ace Attorney news.
to share the story of Apollo Justice.
Well, we'll
and
have
his
to
allies in the
make sure he
dark age
knows
of
when
the
he gets
law.
back or something.
Yeah.
On
Or
Nintendo
message him
Switch,
later or something.
PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Windows, and Steam. The colorful characters and courtroom drama of each game have been relitigated.
But yeah,
in
these are
beautiful
definitely games that I
full
highly
HD.
recommend if you
Available
if
in
you don't
7
mind
languages:
like long
Japanese,
drawn out
English, French, German,
objection.
Korean, and traditional and simplified Chinese.
I
We've
guess.
also added
But,
voice recordings
if you
for
can
the new
handle
languages.
like long drawn out dialogue scenes,
We're
these
sure
are great
there's no
games, and I
objection
highly
to
recommend them.
everything
Yeah.
included in this
I
collection.
mean, it's definitely a
Apollo
different style of
Justice,
game that you
Ace
have
Attorney
to.
trilogy is
get
currently
used
in
to playing.
development for release in early
But I suppose if you like
2024.
court
Please look
humor
forward
and
to more
etc.,
information
then you
about
probably
this
love it.
collection in the
Court
future.
humor, as if courtrooms are inherently humorous.
They are an Ace Attorney.
Well, that's because
Next,
it's Ace
we
Attorney.
have some Capcom news to share.
Okay.
This month marks Capcom's 40th anniversary.
Oh, we're doing arcade stuff?
As part of the celebration, we've opened a digital theme park called
What the heck?
Capcom Town.
Oh yeah, I've heard of this.
Take a stroll through the museum to view original
Is this like a
artwork
website or
and other
something?
It
materials
is,
from
yeah.
various titles
It's
on
kind of
display.
like it's just like an archive.
You can even play a few of Capcom's beloved classics for free. Head on over to the castle to cast your vote in the Capcom elections.
So for like greatest old games or something?
Participants will receive a special reward, so don't miss
Interesting.
out. We can't wait for everyone to enjoy these attractions,
Wait, hold on a second. Something.
along with the many other fun experiences we've prepared at
Okay.
I
Kind of cute, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought something was up with the stream for a
A
second.
Capcom ID account is required to play Resident Evil RE-verse,
I have one of those.
our new upcoming title Exoprimal, and to use the online features of Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, I'm also
You can also
expecting
use
some
this
more
account with other
info on
Capcom services and
Exoprimal.
campaigns, such as a survey about today's Capcom showcase.
Yeah.
We'll release more titles and services compatible with Capcom ID soon. Register now for Capcom
Exoprimal.
ID.
What if dinosaurs?
They did dinosaurs already. They did. It's called Dino Crisis.
I know.
Now
but
for
more
the latest on
dinosaurs.
Exoprimal ahead of next month's launch.
I think this was made by the same guy who did Dino Crisis, and this is supposed to be.
Hello, everyone. I'm Takudo Hidaoka, the director of Exoprimal. I'm excited
I think
to
this,
share the
this
latest
was meant to be
Exoprimal
like a
news with you
spiritual
all.
successor,
But first,
quote-unquote, to
let's
Dino
check out this
Crisis,
video.
because you just shoot dinosaurs, really.
Yeah.
Hello? Thought I heard activity on this frequency. Hello? My name is Garrett Side.
Octoberbot says, I wouldn't call it that a world premiere per se, but it's good that it's getting re-released. Yeah, I agree. Exoprimal, what if Destiny's Gambit, but not as good?
You know, Anchor Division.
I don't know, I never played Destiny, I can't really say for that.
Exosuits were developed right here.
I have no hope for this one, but fingers crossed. The fact they're doing a PvE mode for it now is good. Yeah, this is not
I
a...
like that games have PvE still. Like,
Yeah. I do appreciate that at least. I did play the beta of this. I was a closed beta tester for this game, and it was fine. Not a game that I would play a lot though.
Heisel.
The fuel of the future.
All this time, Heisel is a side effect of time travel? Did they just juice it out of dead dinosaurs?
At least we know why dinosaurs bleed
I mean,
blood.
technically, we already use dead dinosaurs for fuel anyway.
Oh, is this supposed to be like a, you know, like a commentary about how fossil fuel is bad?
I mean, look at this. It's a walking
By
kilometer.
using another fossil fuel? Somehow, I don't know.
Something like that. Louis, you returned. You literally just missed the Ace Attorney news.
Yup.
They talked about re-releasing the Apollo Justice trilogy, so Ace Attorney 4, 5, and 6 are coming to modern consoles.
So if you don't have it on your 3DS, you can have it now.
Yep,
That's the project code for the
that's right.
Okay, Doc.
Oh, gentlemen, I didn't get your names.
Call us the Hammerheads.
Well done. You fought desperately and survived. The perfect exosuit
Okay,
development.
Yeah, Louis.
AI face looks scary. Like, maybe not like scary like, I'm scared, but scary like, you're kind of off-putting.
I think that's called Uncanny Valley.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Good hunting, Ace.
Yeah, I'll send you the trailer for that later, Louis. Might get it for Switch too, not sure. Well, Ace Attorney was originally on Nintendo systems, so for me it'd be fitting, at least. July 14th for Exoprimal.
We say deluxe edition.
Yeah, with just more costumes, it looks like.
Yep,
Which is going to be this is going to be a very costume-based game.
and a battle pass.
Oh my god.
A PvE
you know
with the
that?
battle pass.
You know,
Okay.
You know, because we definitely need that.
What did you think? That was a lot of new info. Before we dive in, I'd like to give a huge thanks to all the players who participated
Hey, that's you.
in the open beta test.
No, that was
in
the
March.
open beta test. That was not me.
We were
Oh,
extremely
sorry, you
pleased
did
to have
closed
so many
beta.
participants.
Yeah, that was last year.
Plus, you gave us a lot of invaluable feedback. We can't thank you enough. While only portions of the Dino Survival content were made available for the open beta test, today we'll be introducing more content included in the full game. Let's take a look at what you can expect when Exoprimal launches on July 14th. Let's start with the story. Ace, the game's protagonist, is transported to the year 2040 and forced to participate in a never-ending series of war games.
Well,
The
I highly doubt
story
this game will
unfolds
actually
as
last
you
that
play
long.
through Dino Survival. The game's main
If it
mode,
lasts till
gathering
2040,
intel
I'll be
to update
amazed.
The analysis
Yeah.
map unravels the mysteries surrounding parallel worlds and the AI entity known as Leviathan. At times, players will also engage in special boss battles as part of the main story. Dino Survival mode will also change as the story progresses.
I mean, I do appreciate a
You'll
story mode
unlock
in a
new
game like
missions
this.
with a variety of objectives.
Oh, just that
including
has a
10
story
player
mode
co-op,
is
a
a
multitude
lot
of
better
dinosaurs
than
to fight,
what it could be.
and more maps. The game will also feature an assortment of unlockables and challenges. Modules can be used to enhance exosuits and modify active skills. These modules can be obtained by fulfilling
I don't know.
certain
I just don't know if I want to
conditions
go
while you
about
play
like
the
shooting dinos like this. You know.
game. You can also personalize your appearance with
Yeah.
a variety of cosmetics, such as exosuit skins, weapon
I still
skins,
feel people would be
decals, and
potentially
emotes.
would
The
could
game
potentially
also
be
features
more
a
kind to
special
this if it was
5-player
connected to
mission
Dino
that
Crisis.
changes weekly.
Well,
Compete with squads
Dino
from
Crisis is
around
a
the
very
world
different kind
for
of
the
game.
fastest completion times,
So,
or by earning awards through
Do you
achievements,
want this
like
connected
most
to
damage
Dino
block with
Crisis?
a tank suit and back.
That's the thing. I almost kind of don't.
There are many ways to enjoy the
Personally,
game, even after completing the
I
main
love how
story.
optimistic some games and movies are about tech
We took your
progress in
feedback
just a
into
couple of
consideration as
decades,
well.
says Dusk.
In the full version of Exoprimal, we plan to implement a mode where victory
Yeah.
is determined by completing missions.
Like,
as
doesn't
quickly as possible,
iRobot like take
instead of
place
direct
in the
combat with other
2020s
players.
or something?
We hope you look forward.
Yeah,
to
we're
that.
starting to hit a point of time
Now,
where a
let's
lot
go
of those
over all
old,
the new
like,
info we just
near
saw.
future futuristic stuff is now
Who
kind of
was that
funny
new
because,
face
like,
at the
oh,
beginning?
we're at that year, we don't have that.
Yeah.
Meet Dr. Signs, the developer of the exosuits.
That's
and
what
the
happened
head of
with
Anchor
Back to the
Division,
Future too.
IBS's elite research
Yep, we are
group
now
based on
past
Vicky
where
Till
Marty would go
Island.
to the future.
Yep. And we were lied to.
The Stratovator, a space elevator that extends from
Where's
the
my
Anchor Division
hoverboard?
research facility.
Where's my
into
holographic
orbit
Jaws
will
ride at
also be
Universal?
a
Oh
playable
wait,
mode.
they took it out.
Incredible battles will unfold while
Where's my
exofighters
super
and
suit?
dinosaurs clash atop this
Exactly.
Where's
massive
my
space
super
elevator.
suit?
Players will even encounter dangerous mutations of dinosaurs, known as neosaurs. The most deadly among them being the
Dusk
Neo
says, I think
T-Rex.
iRobot was
You'll need
2035,
to work
which,
together
yeah, also
with your
quite
team
optimistic.
to stand a chance at taking them down.
That's still pretty darn
Oh
close.
no. Is that a
Yeah.
swarm of Neo T-Rexes? What
Oh
are Leviathan's
no!
true intentions? Wait, what's the deal with this new exosuit?
I don't know, he looks almost
While
like
it may look
something
similar
from
to
Dead
Deadeye,
Space.
this exosuit is a variant called Deadeye Alpha Burst Fighter. Unlike the default Deadeye, this variant comes equipped with a weapon that can burst fire or be used as a shotgun, allowing exofighters to change their style of play. Exosuit variants, including Deadeye Alpha, will be added in a
Yeah,
title update
just
following the
shooting
full version.
dinos, just like, oh, that makes me
At the end
sad.
of the video,
No.
we revealed Savage Gauntlet.
Dusk says, I'm
a
the
mode that
greatest
lets you
good
take on
you're
special
ever gonna
5-player
get.
missions that change weekly.
Yup.
In this mode, players can enjoy a change of pace from Dino
Yep.
Survival by competing against exofighters
There's
from
the
all
super
over
suit,
the
I
world
guess.
for the fastest completion time.
Well, I'm assuming you said that in
More
reference
info
to this
about
game.
exosuit variants and
Oh, I
Savage
said in
Gauntlet
reference
will
to
be
this game, in
revealed at
reference to The
Xbox Games
Incredibles.
Showcase Extended.
So I said a thing and he was
Be sure to
responding,
tune
yeah.
in.
Yeah.
And last but
I
not
know.
least,
Yeah.
we're excited to announce that we'll be holding a second open beta test.
Oh, good.
This
Oh,
time, we're
great.
including additional story-related missions, 10-player co-op missions, and other adjustments based on everyone's feedback.
OBT2.
Check out the official website for dates and times. We hope you're all excited to try out this new content. Players will also receive a new reward
Current
for
says Jurassic
participating.
Park, now with guns.
Don't miss out.
Have you not played any Jurassic
We'll
Park
continue
game?
to make adjustments to Exo
There's a
Prime,
lot of Jurassic
leading
Park
up to
rail
the
shooters.
game's
Just
launch
go
on
to
July
any
14th.
arcade.
I mean, just like not just the arcade games, but any of the console games.
Thank
a
you
lot of
again
them
for all
involve
the
shooting.
feedback. We look
Yeah.
forward to seeing you in the second open beta test.
Like that's
That's
kind
all
of a
we have for
thing.
you today.
Jurassic Park with guns has always been a
Shoot
thing.
See you in the war games. It's going to be a
Shooter.
ton of fun.
Well, yeah, you can argue since the beginning of the first movie.
Next up
There
is the
we
last
go.
video we'll be showing off today.
All right, Capcom, what do you got for me?
Big O Dargo.
There he is. There's Grigory.
Hi everyone, my name is Hideaki Itsuno,
Hi.
and I'm the director of Dragon's Dogma 2.
Thanks for making the game.
It's been over a year since we celebrated 10 years of Dragon's Dogma, and I can finally
Yeah.
give you some more information about the new game.
About freaking
First,
time.
let's take a look at the trailer we revealed the other day.
So, same trailer, but still.
Yeah, I think this. Wasn't this like the same one that they revealed at the PlayStation Showcase?
Yeah, he said it was the same trailer.
Yeah.
I mean, he might talk about it and say something that they didn't say in the earlier ones.
Well, duh.
Then have you forgotten that
But,
you protected me
alright.
from the dragon's flames?
But alright, we're just gonna rehash the same trailer.
Destiny, Arisen.
Of course, that begs the question.
He could still show something new after.
Yeah,
then
well, yeah.
where might our true Arisen? Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen.
Dusk says Dragon's Doggo.
Only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont!
Dragons don't have doggos, they have kobolds.
Griffin.
That is most unfortunate, but it doth not release thee from thy fate.
This makes me happy. I'm excited.
What did you think?
It looks well
The
good.
action
I
RPG
want it
game
right
Dragon's
now.
Dogma was released in 2012.
Yeah, 11 years ago.
Now, a decade later, I'm proud to share a look at the highly anticipated sequel, Dragon's Dogma 2. Today I want to talk about two characteristics that Dragon's Dogma 2 will inherit from its predecessor. First, Dragon's Dogma 2 will be a single-player game, but with pawns at your side, it will feel like co-op. And second,
Very
gameplay will
good, very
feature
good. Good to bring
action
the pawns
role-playing
back.
mechanics set in an open-world environment. In the Dragon's Dogma series, you embark on your adventures with pawns, otherworldly beings controlled by AI. Alongside the player-controlled Arisen, you can embark on your journey with a main pawn that can be customized to your liking. As well as up to 2 additional support pawns you can borrow
This
from
is what I
other
like.
players.
You could basically make it.
Form
You
a
could
party
basically just
of
make it
up to
a
4
JR, like an
characters.
RPG party.
Pawns
for
are
a game like
controlled
this.
by the AI and are now capable of even more precise
Where they
decisions
actually help
than in
out in
previous
combat,
titles.
which
Yes,
is
and they're
nice.
actually
In the
smart.
midst of battle.
That's the big thing.
They can also
They're
Smart
good
AI
AI.
is a big thing. Like, I like Tears of the Kingdom, but the dang, those sages could be a little smarter.
It really feels like playing in a party with other players. Dragon's Dogma 2 is built with the RE engine, resulting in a dense world woven with high graphical fidelity. You'll enjoy a world roughly 4 times the size of the original Dragon's Dogma, with more to experience than ever before.
Of course.
The characters and monsters that populate the world are given life thanks to the power of AI. And players will feel like
Now,
they've
when
been
they say
reborn in this
AI, do
vibrant
they
fantasy
mean
world.
like modern
look
AI,
forward to a
like
variety of
ChatGPT
vocations to choose
GPT
from.
style,
Your
or do they
vocation will shape
just
your
mean
Arisen's
script?
role throughout the
Probably just
adventure.
script.
Will you take on enemies
Because
with
that's
swords,
been around
magic?
forever. AI
It's
like
all
that
up
is
to
just
you.
talking about
We'll
scripted
have
character
much more to
behavior,
share
which
in
is
Yeah, but they're
not
what
really new.
But
Yeah,
for
but what
now,
they're saying is that the AI actually plays a
wanna
bigger
go over
role
a
in
few
this game
sections from the
than
trailer that show
other
what we've
fantasy
improved
games.
for Dragon's Dogma 2.
So it's probably
It's
going to
kinda
be
the
a lot
idea.
bigger and a lot grander, but yeah.
This game is designed to enable players to take on situations in their own way. In addition to AI, advanced technology like immersive physics brings pawns, monsters, and NPCs to life. What would happen if you destroyed that bridge, or if you pulled that monster's leg? What other exciting possibilities can you think of? Meet 2 characters pivotal to the story that also appear in the game's key art. Ulrika, a bow wielder with a deep connection to the Arisen, and Nadinia, a high priestess
Kitty.
of the Bee String,
Yes,
which
Kitty.
appear in the series for the first time. What destiny awaits? How will they affect your fate? The intricate relationships and situations you will encounter in the game are sure to
Because
keep
it's
you
now
on your
trendy
toes.
AI is. Well, I don't know about to what
During your
extent they're
adventure,
using
you will come
actual
across
AI in the
familiar
game's
monsters
creation.
from the previous game,
But,
as well as new monsters such as Medusa. You can look forward to new player vocations
I guess we
and
shall
many
see.
new experiences unique to Dragon's Dogma 2.
Because again, AI, if used right, could be a really helpful tool.
Please stay tuned for
It
more
could be.
information.
It could be used to make a lot of
Thank you so
characters
much
actually
for
feel like they
tuning in.
have more of a real personality. give you a little bit more of a unique experience every time you play through if you utilize it right.
Yeah, because the idea of adding AI to an NPC is where they're not just giving you scripted dialogue over and over again, it's that their behaviors will change depending on what you do in the environment, which I think is interesting.
Dragon's Dogma 2 will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Steam.
Pretty good.
And now,
we're having a sale.
Look at the Capcom 40th anniversary.
We're having a sale, and I think they're like a second or two right ahead of me.
Titles such as Dragon's Dogma and the Ace Attorney series.
It sounds like it.
Maybe.
Because once you said sale, that's when it immediately popped on my screen.
Influential hits at some great prices.
That's when my voice will show up on the stream, so I guess it works out.
A limited time bundle of some of Capcom's major titles on Steam.
Basically, yeah. But yeah, Capcom does a lot of sales every now and then.
That wraps up today's
Which is
Capcom
nice.
Showcase.
I like that about Capcom.
Thank you for watching. We're always working on new games and updates, and we hope you're as excited as we are for Capcom's 40th anniversary. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Goodbye. Well, that was it.
That was pretty good.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Capcom Showcase
Any
post
thoughts?
show.
No, we're not watching that. We're not watching that, guy. We're coming back here. Sorry. Okay. Well, it was basically everything I kind of expected it would be. Although the Apollo Justice trilogy re-release was a very, very pleasant surprise.
Oh yeah, that Ace Attorney drop.
That does make me happy.
That makes me happy because that gives me an opportunity to get and play them.
Yeah, like I said, now every main Ace Attorney game you can play on modern consoles, with the exception of the Miles Edgeworth game. And I don't know why they haven't done that one yet. And its sequel, which was only released in Japan. But you can play all the other ones now.
They might get to that eventually.
Who knows?
It'd be nice.
I mean, considering how Capcom really enjoys doing re-releases, especially with Mega Man and Ace Attorney, it wouldn't shock me that eventually they'll re-release the Miles Edgeworth games on modern consoles and finally localize the second one, which I think would be a decently good idea, even though I spent like $75 to get the DS version.
Well, I'm sorry for your wallet.
It's okay.
Dragon's Dogma does look really good. Yeah. That one, I have to admit, that one I'm more excited for than probably anything else I saw today.
Yeah, you should play the first one.
I would get to it.
Yeah, you should play the first one.
I'll play the first one before I play the second one. No worries.
Because I really like it. Mymore really likes it. He can attest to it. It's a overall very solid and very, very, very fun game.
Dargo game, Dargo approved. Got it.
It is a very Dargo approved Dargo game. Yes. Chat, what do you guys think? What are your guys' thoughts on the showcase that we just watched? I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Meanwhile, we have Buy Volkswagen Beetle, who just followed on Twitch. I appreciate the follow. Thank you. Say hi to chat. Dusk says Mymore was literally hyping me up about Dragon's Dogma yesterday. Yeah, as he should.
Yeah.
He's one of the biggest Dragon's Dogma fans that I know. Probably even more so than me, and I love the game a ton.
Yep. I can attest to that.
In fact, I think the original Dragon's Dogma is my second favorite Capcom game.
How high does it run on the list?
It's in my top 50. The only Capcom game I like better is Resident Evil 2.
Okay, that's saying something.
Yeah, that's high. That is high on my list. I like it more than like Resident Evil Village, any of the Devil May Cry or Mega Man games, or Ace Attorney. Yeah, it's one of my all-time favorites, and it's one that I always recommend to people. Like Like if you can't get into Skyrim or something like that, try Dragon's Dogma. It's a
Probably.
very, very nice alternative, and it actually feels complete and not broken.
But what if we can't make a game without putting a fern through a wall?
I mean, there's probably ferns that clip through walls in Dragon's Dogma as well. I mean, it's not the most technologically or graphically advanced game, but it's still,
I know, but
the gameplay is really freaking fun though.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
That's how you make a game that stands the test of time. It has to play and feel fun, even when it's older.
Yeah, like I said, like at the beginning of the stream, it's like my favorite high fantasy game. Because it just felt like a breath of fresh air, honestly. Even though the setting was very similar to stuff like Skyrim and Dragon Age, which I played both of before I played Dogma. I couldn't really get into them as much, but when I tried Dragon's Dogma, I absolutely fell in love with it. And yeah, it was actually a game that made me want to keep playing more and more. And yeah, and it's a game that doesn't really get talked about that much. And now that the sequel is coming out, and now more people are talking about it, and it's a good time to actually show people that yes, this is a nice sleeper hit of a game. Don't watch the anime though.
Okay. You know, I don't think we really talked much about Resident Evil besides just saying like you could play cloud versions on Switch and for VR, but that's all stuff that we already knew about.
I don't think we ever heard that Resident Evil 4 remake was coming to Switch.
Yeah, but I guess it could have been expected if everything else was coming to cloud Switch.
I guess so. It's just I don't know. I'll never understand why. I know it's for like accessibility purposes, but just get a PlayStation at that point. It's way more worth it. And besides, like getting another console like a Xbox or PlayStation, that opens you up to a much larger library of stuff that you can't get on Switch.
You could try a number of other things like Uncharted, Horizon, Alan Wake. You could try playing in Kingdom Hearts on a thing where you don't have to stream it from the cloud.
Yeah.
I love my Switch, but there are some things which I think are better played on PlayStation.
I love the Switch, and it's good at what it does. It's not good at what it can't do.
Yep. Nintendo was not trying to win the graphics race. They were just trying to say, we're going to make good games and put good games on our system.
Right.
That's all they wanted.
Right, and then people are like, hey, let's put freaking, 100 gigabyte size games on the Switch. That sounds like a great idea.
I'm so done with, like Modern Warfare or Call of Duty or other things. It's like, hi, we require you to buy a new hard drive.
Yeah, imagine them being put on Switch.
My gosh.
Which sounds like a terrible idea and probably won't actually happen. But either way, yeah, my biggest takeaways were definitely Dragon's Dogma and I'm not gonna get the Apollo Justice trilogy because I already have it on a DS and 3DS. But I might get that eventually because I haven't done them yet.
I
might try out the Ghost Trick demo. I might try that out and see if I like it or not. And speaking of demos, I should probably get started on downloading the FF16 demo.
Yeah.
Because, that's a game I've been waiting for a while now.
Oh,
and,
you've been hyped about that one for a long time.
Yeah, I kind of
pretty much as soon as I was announced, you were excited about it.
Well, when it was first announced, I was actually kind of hesitant. It wasn't until I actually saw more of the gameplay that I get really excited for it. I was like, holy crap, this looks freaking amazing.
Yep. Their art design is great with their summons as well. Ifrit looks pretty cool.
Oh yeah, well they all look great.
Well, yeah. I mean, how could you make a Bahamut that looks bad and still be making games?
All right, well here's a chat for you, Dart. Louis in chat says, I can understand why from the high graphics concept. I tried playing Fortnite on the Switch, but the graphics and gameplay weren't good.
It's only gonna be something that you can do on the Switch if you're like traveling, is what I would say.
Well,
Because
Fortnite is not one of those games that's trying to be like realistic graphics or anything. And as for the gameplay, I mean, I could say a lot of things about the gameplay style of Fortnite, but you know,
if you're going to play Fortnite on the Switch, you're not doing it for the graphics. You're just doing it to play the game.
Yeah, basically, and not to mention that the graphics pretty much look the same across all systems.
Well, minus the Switch, which honestly does kind of render everything at a lower graphic fidelity,
I mean,
partly to get it to run on the Switch.
I mean, which makes sense, but I wouldn't think it's that huge of a difference, or...
Yeah.
You know.
But it's enough that I would say, if you're traveling, it's a great solution if you want to keep playing the game. If you're able to sit down at a home base, play it on your PlayStation.
Yeah, something. Well, on the plus side, I actually wasn't coughing as much on this stream as I thought it was going to be originally, which is good, I suppose.
Good. You don't have to take 500 shots of Mucinex.
Good. I'd probably rather not, because it tastes nasty.
Yeah.
Absolutely nasty.
Yeah, most other cough syrups are not much better, sorry.
Yeah, pretty much.
Your flavors are candy cherry, which does not taste like candy. And what is it, like vomit orange?
Pretty much. Louis also says the graphics on the PC were dramatically better. The graphics were lower quality on the Switch, but the Switch is a great game. In general, he says. However, I do love the hand controller for point and click shooters. It's challenging, but it's manageable.
Yeah.
Something like
Different
that.
controllers do make a difference. I like Switch Pro controller. If you're on the go and you want to play handheld mode and you're doing a shooter, the Hori controllers are pretty good. It really just depends on what you're doing and how you're doing it.
Basically, yeah. I mean, I know that, like
I saw a DDR controller a while ago, and I'm just thinking, I'd so much rather just have a mat.
I actually was not aware those were a thing.
Yeah, somebody has designed a DDR controller, and I was looking at it and thinking, this is so specific. I mean, it probably is great for somebody for accessibility, but it's like,
I
if
mean,
you're
have
the
you
average
seen like
player,
certain?
just,
Have
like,
you seen like certain fighting game controllers that are very game specific? Because those.
Oh
exist.
my gosh, they do exist. Not as much anymore. Now more things kind of make a standardized thing based off of the system that they're trying to put a game on, but still.
Oh my god, is it this? Hold on, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to this. Is it?
Oh my gosh.
Look on stream. Is it this?
I'm still not able to see your screen.
No, just go to my Twitch channel.
All right, one moment.
Just go to my Twitch channel and just look on. It's on stream right now. Is it this?
I think so.
This is horrendous. This is so stupid.
Right? I told you it was dumb.
That is real dumb. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, hey, you're already sick. You don't need to have something that'll make you puke.
Yeah, I mean, oh god, what is that? You are very glitching out there, my dude.
Oh my gosh. Well, I've now cursed your eyeballs with the DDR controller.
Cool, you also cursed my stream too with like that kind of staticky sound or whatever that is.
Oh, I apparently it was too powerful. I'm sorry. I apologize to chat.
Yeah. You better. For when you really need to get your finger cardio in.
Oh yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, I'm still hearing a little bit of the little buzzing on your end. I'm not sure what that is.
Not sure. I don't think it's coming from me.
It sounds like it sounds like it is because it's showing up on as wavelengths on my audio mixer.
Huh.
So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna kick you out. He's gone now. He's gone now, guys. And that means no more. And that means no more buzzing sounds. Hello, you're back. You're back on.
Is that better? Or same?
No, I think that fixed it actually.
All right, just kick me to the curb and then invite me back in.
I mean,
I see how it is.
I mean, sometimes the best solutions are the simple tech support ones.
Turn it off and on again.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
That fixes a lot of things.
Yep. Anyways, yeah, that was the Capcom showcase. That was a good time.
Yeah.
Got some decent stuff out of it. Really excited for Dragon's Dogma 2. Did they give a launch date for it? I'm not sure if I caught that.
I don't think I caught it either.
Let's go back here then.
If they did it, they probably gave a launch window.
Alright, hold on a second. I'm gonna mute that real quick. No, it just says it doesn't give it didn't give a release date. It just says it'll be available on these systems.
All right, so they're probably not far enough along in production to give you the release date.
Well, that's a shame.
I mean, they have a lot going, enough to show really good trailers, so that's good news.
Right. It just seems that Dragon's Dogma 2 might be their next big title.
Yeah. So that's gonna probably take a year or two at least.
No, I think it's either gonna come out later, like holiday this year or early next year.
Well,
if I were
you
to
think
take
they
a
would have
guess.
given you a rough date, or at least like a season?
I don't know.
Like fall 2023 or something.
I don't know. We'll see. That's my prediction. I could be wrong. They did have a delay trailer in there, which was kind of funny, but even though I'm a big Capcom fan, and I totally forgot that Pragmata was a thing, so
You're not the only one.
I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna say that I'm pretty sure that maybe not a lot of people are going to be really upset about that delay thing, because it's not really a game from a well-established, beloved franchise. Like, if they did that to Street Fighter 6 or Resident Evil 4 Remake, then yeah, I think some people would be a little upset. But this is a game that no one knows about, so I'm not sure what the reaction is going to be.
Well, it seems like there's enough people who knew about it that they were apologizing to fans, like kind of like apologizing to backers of a project, I guess.
Oh, well, yeah, of course. I mean, like, you show any new game, there's going to be some people who are going to be excited for it. I'm just not one of those people.
Right.
And I just don't know how many of that. I just don't know how much demand that there actually is for that game. I mean, Capcom still thinks that everyone freaking loves Exoprimal, even though, like, general reception on that game is kind of mixed.
It doesn't have to be perfect as long as it sells.
Which it probably will. There's an audience for those kind of games.
I mean, it's better than Kill the Justice League. That's a similar vein.
Well, Kill the Justice League is meant to be more of like a just kind of like an offline single-player game, whereas Exoprimal is more of an online multiplayer-based game with a story mode.
Yeah, but they have kind of that similar vein that they're going for.
Yeah, but
similar gameplay style.
Wait, did they say that Kill the Justice League was going to have like a battle pass?
Yeah, I think they did.
I think they did. Yeah, you might be. Yeah, I think you're right. Which is hilarious because a few weeks ago they actually put out a statement saying that the game was going to be delayed again until next year, which is kind of hilarious. So.
Oh my gosh.
So people really, really did not like the gameplay of that game, and so they're delaying it. And I don't know if they're gonna, oh my god, completely redoing it or not or what. But
that was a funky noise.
Yeah, that's called a cough, my friend. And this calls for some Mucinex. I know I probably shouldn't drink on stream, but I'm drinking on stream.
It's Mucinex. He's gonna live. He's gonna be okay. We're just gonna have to, have the ambulance on standby.
Yeah.
Quick, call the ambulance. But not for me.
Look. Lovely flavor that is. All right. Well, I think we're just kind of like prodding out the stream now.
I think we've had our kind of post discussion.
Yeah, which is fine because this is kind of what I wanted to do. But hey, thanks you guys for joining in. We definitely had a better turnabout this time than yesterday, but that's okay. I appreciate you guys. Had a good time. Hope you guys had a good time. Not sure when I'll be streaming next. There's not any other currently confirmed game showcases or directs that interest me. I know Ubisoft had theirs earlier today, but I don't care.
I think we're due for a Nintendo Direct or something sometime.
There's probably going to be a Nintendo Direct like either this week or next.
Has not been announced just yet. So
well, they don't normally announce a Nintendo Direct until like the day before.
Yeah, so if we hear something, we will let everyone know.
I have a feeling.
Until then,
I have a feeling it will probably be announced tomorrow, and it'll probably happen on Wednesday.
Yeah, a lot of these companies release their like upcoming news things. It kind of prompts everyone to jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah, it's E3 season, so
basically, yeah. Even if E3 isn't really happening, it's the same thing.
Tis the season. Tis the season to show new games.
Yes.
And that's what we're here for. But until then, I'll keep you guys updated. Follow me on Twitter. Keep updated for when I'm going to be streaming next. The VOD will probably be uploaded later tonight for any who wish to rewatch or anyone who missed it. It'll be on my stream archive channel because I made that. That's a thing now.
Mm-hmm.
It's just specifically to just be a backlog of all my things. But until then, I will talk to you guys later, and I'm going to start playing some game demos.
All right. Have fun. We'll see you guys.
All right. Until next time. Peace.